Hey, hello again, all my Wicked Warriors. It's Wicked Wally, and it's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. It's time for another action-packed episode of the Wicked Wally webcast. Soon to be the best hard rock, heavy metal show on the planet. Oh man, we're having fun tonight. It's I don't know, day what of lockdown now. We're locked down. We're locked down together. Once again, we're still in lockdown here in the province of Alberta, where this show is being recorded. And we do have an empty studio, but we're not alone tonight. We definitely have more folks here. I will mention that this show is live. We broadcast to Facebook, YouTube, and also Twitch, so you can watch a show from all those fun locations. And yeah, we've got a killer show for you tonight. This is episode number 12 of the webcast. And before I get into that, I'm just going to quickly get some tunes going in the background. There you go. Some little color going on. All right, we got a killer show for you tonight. Episode number 12. We're calling this episode Get in the Pit. Man, I'm sure everyone misses the pit. With Snakepit, we've got, they formed back in 2012, this band, and they're releasing their first full-length album, Eternal Conflagration. I hope I'm saying that right. They just released it this year. They just released this 2020 album in 2020, and I call them blackened thrash. I'm curious to see what the band classifies themselves as, but that's what I hear. And so they're heavy. Tonight's going to be heavy. We're going to listen to some of their tunes. And Montanna is joining me tonight as my co-host for this episode. Montanna, actually, here, I'll throw Montanna up on the screen. How's it going tonight? It's Wednesday, yes. It makes me look forward to the middle of the week. You know, it's always kind of a happy day because you know, the work week's almost over, depending on if you work regular days of the week, and then you know things are coming to an end. And for me now, it means that the webcast is on, and no matter what's going on, it's going to be a good night. Oh, hold on, guys. There we go. I think we couldn't hear everybody. I think we had a sound issue here. I just fixed it.
Are we good?
Yeah, we should be good now. Yeah, we missed it, so they can hear me. I thank you, Boner Sandwiches, for that message in the chat. You're helping remotely.
Yo, Tuto, my boy.
Thanks so much for that, man. Or woman or her. Sorry. But do you guys know Boner Sandwiches, who's in the chat right now?
Yeah, dude. Shout out to Switchbox, the old internet cafe. He used to work there and would let me and my boys get into stupid shit. Yeah, my boy. Always. Love you, man. Love you, dude.
Excellent.
Yeah, I missed a button. I'm so sorry, folks. So we were chatting with Snakepit. We introduced them. You heard what I was saying, but yeah. So I was saying, Montanna is the one who wanted to bring Snakepit on here for a long time. She's a big fan of your music, and
definitely.
And you've been part of the scene for a while. So I usually wait a while before I bring something like this up. I start showing photos and pictures and that kind of stuff, and asking questions like that. I usually wait a while, but I saw this photo, and you mentioned member changes. I wanted to bring this up here. Let me pull this up here. So this is a photo of the band. Like this is you guys. This is a photo from the band. You guys played. This is one of your first shows, I guess.
It's early on, yeah.
Early on, and this is just so. Is this Francis and Cody were the only two members that were in this lineup?
Taylor was probably there too.
Taylor was at that show.
Taylor was in the band at that point. We used to have 3 guitar players.
Oh, okay.
So,
Wow.
Yeah, it was fucking ridiculous. We had Dre, who's pictured there. Andre.
Yeah.
You know, and good friend of ours, Hot Tip. He recorded the album that we just released.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, so great homie. Told me he definitely wasn't watching tonight because Dave and Taylor aren't here, but I know he's lying. So what's up, Dre? Taylor's not here. He played this show. Frank and I were also in the band, and we had a third guitar player named Connor Leo, who would you consider him like original?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty much original. I don't know if anybody was rocking bass before me, but
Like a jam.
I consider myself OG. He gives me flack.
You're-
I'm OG.
You played the first show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, you're the original bass player.
But
Right, because
yeah,
when I saw this photo, it was really surprising to me that because there's this photo of you guys on your Facebook page, and I'm like, that's not any of those dudes. This guy looks like he's in a pop punk band. He looks like he's in, he's, right? I'm like,
metal back then. We were a little more like metalcore.
right,
But,
right.
Nice.
We're getting heavier than the Inchu's call. It was more death metal influence. That picture was taken on the other side of this door too. by the
Are
way.
you? Oh, really? So this was
Yeah.
this was in the garage there.
No.
No.
Oh.
The
Photo,
show.
One of us,
yeah.
Oh, the other photo. Oh, here you mean? Yeah. Gotcha. That's
Yeah.
just in front of the garage with the house number there too. That's pretty brave.
That's our current.
Find us on Google.
Yeah.
Google.
That one's a skate shack. One of the many fine small local venues we played throughout our early 20s mostly and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I thought when I first
Yeah.
opened this, I'm like, is this a Green Day show or what's going on here? And then okay,
Oh yeah.
there we go. Some old photos. Eh?
That's that same show.
That's
I
the
believe.
same show.
Oh, that's
That's the same show.
classic.
Same show.
No, that's not.
Yeah. So this is you are Francis or Frank?
Whatever. Yeah.
Whatever works. And then there we go.
There's
The plaid-
Cody.
That's,
Flannel shirt.
I was in a pop. I grew up on metal and stuff, but I left high school. And I was in like a pop punk band, and we toured a bunch and whatever. I was in the band when I joined Snakepit, so I had cut my hair after school. When I joined the
Right.
pop- So now I'm bringing it back again. I recently cut it
Throwing
again.
out those locks.
I don't have that shirt anymore.
You don't have the shirt anymore.
No, and I don't know whose bass is that. None of you think that was mine.
That's Dre's bass.
That's Dre's, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dre played baseball. So
That's Connor.
yeah.
Connor. Okay. Yeah. Sweet.
Beautiful hammer.
Yeah, man. This is
What a beautiful.
Wu-Tang shirt.
Hell yeah, baby,
Not
represent.
pop, man.
How
Taylor's head, yeah.
you don't have to answer this question. It's an age question, but how old were you guys then? I want to know.
I was
I was thinking
like
about this morning, actually.
20,
27.
19 maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's pretty.
And,
Well, if it was 7 years ago, I'd have been 19.
yeah, I've been like 21, 22 myself, yeah. I
So-
just turned 28 myself, so I don't know.
Oh,
I
there
don't
we
do
go.
math. So,
Early
did-
20s.
yeah, I really
Yeah, early 20s.
Yeah, I just felt that'd be a really fun way to launch off the interview tonight because you asked that question: oh, how did the band form? How did you get together? Where did you come
Yeah.
from? All those kinds of questions. I'm sure Montana wants to know the history behind you guys. But what a great way to jump into it is just like looking at your old photos and saying, okay, this is where you were. So how did you come from this to your more metal? Much more metal appearance and stylings and music of today. Up the yin yang tonight. Okay, so
That'll happen.
we're back. Let's see.
Back on there.
All right, Montana, go ahead. You go ahead and conduct the interview,
Hey.
and I'm gonna let folks know how to find us on this new stream again. Let me just
Great,
see.
cool, yeah.
Thanks.
I can do that.
Part of
So
our
I remember
screen.
Wally. Sorry?
Part of our screen is still frozen.
Oh, no, it's working now.
Working now or
I think it's working.
Yeah, I'm watching on my phone, so I can see
On
it.
Twitch?
Oh, it's okay. It's just what we're
Twitch is
seeing
working.
is frozen.
yeah? I'm gonna go live on Twitch as well,
Or-
just so check.
Can you hear us?
My friends in
Check.
Discord are
I
saying.
can hear you.
Can you hear
Yeah, we're
Yeah, it's
us?
good.
My
You're-
friends in
you're-
Discord are
I
saying.
can hear you.
Yeah, you're live on Twitch again. So
Sweet. Excellent. Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys. I remember Wally said at the beginning of the interview, he said that you guys kind of sound like death thrash, but what would you guys kind of? I mean, to
Blackened
not
thrash.
like make labels or anything. Blackened thrash. That's right.
That's okay.
Sorry. How would you guys
literally-
classify yourselves, or?
Literally what you just said, death thrash. That's like how I
Yeah,
probably
death
put
thrash.
it. We definitely like a lot of thrash and hardcore influence. We're definitely like the direction we want to go in is definitely like death metal. That's like our
Right.
favorite shit. But there's a little bit of black in there though. Yeah,
Yeah.
like And
I can
especially
hear
in,
it.
especially the first song on the record there. It definitely
Yeah.
has a black metal vibe to it for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that too. Oh shit.
We can see you
Yeah.
guys. They can see us again.
Yeah.
I see a lot of
Yeah.
people say they're like, it's like death metal with hardcore influence, which honestly makes like total sense considering
Yeah,
we just basically hardcore scene
Yeah.
where our people. So
But like
Absolutely.
before we did like the really like dedicated album, over the years, like every song was like a totally different genre. Like we kind of couldn't really decide what we wanted to sound like for a long time.
we used to cover when I first started playing shows, we would cover Try Honesty by Billy Talent.
We did Try Honesty.
And
Oh
we
my
would-
god, try honest day, try honest day.
and
Yeah.
Negative and Violent by Straight from the Path. But like we like it's kind of what our sound was back then. It was very similar to that.
Right.
That
Every
was
Time I Die.
that was earlier.
Very early days.
And then we covered like we did fucking Hostile by Pantera, and we did Municipal Waste song.
Yeah,
so that was a lot
Hell
more
yeah, you gotta do
flashy
music.
that era.
I used to hate Billy Talent for the longest time, and then I saw them randomly at a music festival, saw them play live, and I'm like, okay, I don't hate them anymore. They're actually
It's like just like the record live.
they're very, very talented. And whether or not it's exactly my style of music, I still not really. But I don't now. If they come on the radio or something like that, I hear them in the background. I'm like, oh yeah, they're all right. They actually are very talented musicians. So yeah.
They are.
It's funny though, because when we covered it, you know, they're pretty like standard tuning, and obviously we're pretty lower tuning. So, and singing it was too low, so I had to sing it higher.
Oh,
And it
Oh
was
no.
I had to change
That must
the
have been
key.
The key, yeah.
So, but it was fun. Good times.
Fuck. So you guys have expressed a lot through like your sound and what you guys want to sound like. With that like melodic undertone that you guys have in your album that you have out right now, like where does that all come? Does that come from all of you singularly, like you guys piece it together, or does it mostly come from a singular person within your group?
I'd say
riffs,
like
yeah.
more of the new sound is a lot of the riffs coming from Dave and Taylor. That's typically how we write. We'll just kind of hodgepodge some riffs together and then start drumming to it, and then like lyrics is like
vocals
way
last.
down the line.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
So like for this one, when we were wrapping up the album,
oh, thanks, Sweet Cheeks 383 for following.
Excellent.
you jam together like all the time as a 5-piece, or you know, if everybody can make it. But when we were getting down to the nitty gritty, last like 2-3 songs of the album, it was like, hey, Dave Taylor, you're going downstairs, go spiffy up the riffs. Dave comes to every jam with some sick riff. It's crazy. And then Taylor will sit there, noodle, learn it in like 10 seconds, and then play some crazy improvised solo. And we're like, hey, sweet, we just wrote a song. And then, actually, basically we had the scrapbook and all the pre-pros and scrap tracks with the instruments, and just like argued over whose part was the best.
Well, basically the current lineup, the three of us here do all the vocals.
And so we wrote them all.
So we write them all together.
Right.
We usually just have like scratch tracks of the songs, and then we'll just sit here and write lyrics together.
Dumb, gross, evil stuff, you know.
Yeah. It doesn't really have
Nice.
like a starter and end. We just kind of
I usually
put cool words
I have like
in.
a somewhat of a
Yeah, he comes with a bit of a plot. Yeah.
So-
or something.
So how about we take a listen to some Snakepit? We have first thing I've got queued up here is your lyric video, or not lyric video, but your graphic video for Death's Embrace. I got that queued up here. So we're finally gonna listen to some tunes. When we come back, this is angry music. This is angry. Like, thanks Reese Bob for following. Thanks for following us.
Man, I'm digging these names, man.
Sweet Cheeks. Yeah. Who else do we have? Boner Sandwiches was my favorite of the night
God,
so
that was
far.
so good. That made me laugh so
for following, and plus. Hey, Reese Bob says, "Yo, guys." He says hi back, all of you. So yeah, we can see you in the chat. So if you guys send us messages, questions, whatever, and I'll make sure I can get to them when we get them on the show. But yeah, boner sandwiches, I like that. It was funny. We were talking about before the show, and Montana was like, I think I know boner sandwiches.
I was like, well, I don't think I know him, but I was like, I have heard that name before. Where has it popped up? And I think it was on an episode.
Popped up.
Like, way back. And I was like, boner sandwiches? I was like, who the hell is this guy?
It's getting a lot of publicity now.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, boner sandwiches.
It was a funny it was a funny moment. Montana's like, I know boner sandwiches.
I was like, I think I know boner sandwiches, and you had to be there.
All right, enough of that goofing around. Let's listen to some Snakepit. So, Death's Embrace. So, what's the what can you tell us about this song? How would you set up this next song? I guess, Cole, do you write the lyrics for these?
We all kind of write the lyrics.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Sorry.
We all do vocals, like, probably. We try to get Cole to do a bit more of the vocals. He's kind of the lead vocalist,
front man.
Like, I mean, I did all the vocals for years, so we kind of.
Frank's the OG lead vocalist.
We share a lot of them.
But he's our vocalist.
We all do a lot of vocals. Yeah.
Yes,
it's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your vocals like really go well together too.
Oh,
I
good.
noticed the difference of them, but they sync up like
And just
amazingly.
before we listen to the song, you might be surprised that the higher screams is.
Oh, nice.
Fucking called it.
That is awesome. Wicked.
And
Excellent.
the super death metal sounding shit is cool, and it's awesome.
Oh, sweet. Stellar.
Singing all those Billy Talent
The
songs.
sultry singing voice is me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The sultry. Oh, ooh. All right, let's check this out. We got a bunch of great comments from the chat, so keep those coming. We have Sweet Cheeks 383 says, "Wearing my Snakepit shirt right now. Miss seeing you guys live." So yeah. And speaking of the shirts, we're gonna talk about that too. You guys have some of the most awesome looking merch. Just incredible looking merchandise. So I'll have to check that out in a bit.
It's artist right here, man.
I know. We're definitely gonna go and talk about that a bit later, about the amazing artwork and the shirts and stuff and all the cool merch. And then Shubes says this Shubes guy is cute and he looks like he's really good at Rocket League. Okay.
That's him.
Who's that?
Oh, are you in the chat? Are you in the chat?
Of course we're in the chat.
I'm Drags of Pluto and he's Shubes.
I'm Shoot 31. Yeah, he's Drags of Pluto.
Oh, okay, awesome, guys. I'll try to not read your comments like as much. Okay. All right, Snakepit, Death's Embrace. So yeah, what's the song about? Where does the anger come from for this track?
Yeah, I'll let you.
Yeah, I don't know. We're just cheesy guys.
I think we just kind of like. I think we just like dark stuff.
It's just
like
evil stuff that it's not really any theme or anything. It's not supposed to really mean anything crazy or anything. It's just we all like super evil metal, so got to make something evil and dark.
Just big scary words. Just get you going.
Get out of my room, Mom. I'm doing evil dark stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
I love the honesty.
Yeah.
Like I love rap and hip hop because it's cheesy. I love metal and death metal because honestly it's super cheesy. Like
I mean,
yes.
love watching a Cannibal Corpse video where somebody's just getting fucking stabbed. I don't do that. I don't want to go kill people because I play Grand Theft Auto. Like it's just
exactly. Yeah. 100%.
I don't know. I don't know many metal bands that are actually just sitting there like just depressed like. It's kind of like. Yeah. Like I don't know.
All right. Let's check it out.
Boy
Okay, so can you guys hear it right now?
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
can
those
hear it.
deeper guttural vocals we're hearing right now, Cole. That's you.
That's me. Yeah.
You right now, just from this interview, my thin slice of you is you're the strong silent type.
100%. Yes.
Yeah. Because so
the ultimate nerd, yeah.
the quietest guy in the band. I mean, there's not a bad thing. People who don't say a lot usually have something awesome to say when they do. So I actually appreciate people who are quiet. I'm not one of them. But is the vocalist of a band doing the screaming and yelling, where do you get that anger? Where do you channel that rage, or at least the emotion? How do you channel that? Or are you having fun? Are you actually doing it with a smile on your face?
Oh, I'm usually when I'm playing a show, I'll be smiling half the time, but I don't know. It's just
He gets a bit of a like.
I get a little bit.
He's a bit more there live. Like,
I'm a bit more wild up. Yeah, I get more. Like,
he gets
into it,
he
yeah.
gets the adrenaline going.
It's nice being able to I guess express myself in a more weird kind of sense like that, where I'm playing a show and I'm able to speak loudly and kind of I don't know, it's different. People don't really see that from me a lot. So
Right. And I think that's freaking awesome. Okay, let's go. I want to hear these high vocals yet.
Same.
Just a quick comment from the chat from Resolutions YYC, talking about Cole's vocals. He's like, when he gets smoked in Escape from Tarkov, he bottles it all up. So is that like some sort of game you guys play? Is that what this is?
yeah, actually, I play. Well, I play.
I sound like an old man when I say, is this some kind of video game?
Yeah,
Anyway.
fun gaming, but he's hot heads out.
Yeah.
Jesus
we're all
Christ.
Cody and I are big gamers, and
Nice.
yeah, we both have our own Discord servers.
Oh, wow.
And they're repping right now.
They're repping us right now. Yeah, they're in the chat.
Nice. Thanks for joining, everybody.
Yeah, I play a lot of Escape from Tarkov, and I definitely get mad in that game. So that's probably
Well, Montana, I think you mentioned it a bit when we were off the air about the gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was just wondering because I knew that Cole. Oh my god, I sound like such a creep. I'm like, I know all these things about Cole. But anyways,
Wow.
I was on Twitch and I happened upon your channel. I was like, oh, that dude. Okay, cool. And I think you were playing either, what's that game? It was either Call of Duty or, forgive me, because I am not a gamer. I just watch people play games because, again, creep. Anyways,
Okay.
no, it's either Call of Duty or PUBG. I think it was PUBG.
I've had lots
Yeah,
of
and it was this instantaneous, you dropped in and then died.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all I got on the gaming world, but
I'm the same way though. Like I didn't play games for the longest time, and I started watching hours and hours of guys play Mario Maker. That was my thing. I was just watching that for hours and hours and hours because it was just so entertaining to see these high level players do all these crazy Kaizo tricks, and they call them.
Speedruns of Mario Maker.
The one game
Yeah.
I like to watch is Rust.
Rust is sweet. Yeah.
Rust, man.
Yeah.
what's
Cody's
that
big.
about?
Rust. I haven't heard of it.
Rust is a survival game. You start naked with a rock. Basically, you have to build. Well, you don't have to build a base. You can do whatever you want.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just a big open online map. And
I think I've seen ads for that. I'm pretty sure.
dude,
Is it similar to Ark?
Sorry. Yes, it's
Yeah,
very
it's
similar to
similar.
Ark. It's
Okay.
just a little bit no dinosaurs. It's just like an island with bears and wolves and other players, some towns. I will just, all you need to know is like, if you get a week off work and you got nothing to do, you're like, yo, I'm going to play rough, so I'm going to build a sick bass. And you're like playing for like 3 days and you're kicking ass. And then all of a sudden you hear a huge explosion at your door. And then there's 2 scrubs trying to blow your door down. And then your heart's racing. Bro.
Jesus Christ.
The game is,
There you have it, folks.
I've got a lot of hours on it, but it's a crazy game.
It's fun to watch.
It's very fun to watch. Wellin.
Yeah.
If you want to check out some sweet Rust videos, search Wellin. Welyn.
Well,
Yeah.
is it? I hear there's like Diddley Channel is the realist, West Coast Roast the realists do from. Is that your channel?
Yeah, mine's West Coast Rose. He's Diddley. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Who is that? Okay, nice.
That's mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Diddley's mine.
Diddley's yours.
Everyone calls me Diddley because like my last name's Hadley, and it's just like a name kind of thing.
All right.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure.
Little nickname.
But
Nice.
the reason I'm good at being a host is I notice things, and something I've just noticed you guys talking about these games is that you were more angry. There's more strong emotion towards the gaming than when I asked you about the vocals. You're like, well, they're fun. We like dark.
You hear him yelling from his room. All the time.
That's all we do. Yo, you want to get me angry? Let's talk about the World Junior game yesterday. Holy, that's another story.
Dude.
Man.
Do any sports ball? Do any of your songs, are they about gaming at all? Are any of them about gaming?
You have a couple references.
I have a few references with names that I've used in.
I think some stuff from like Dark Souls and
Destiny.
No, from Destiny, actually.
Destiny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some of the
I fucking
names.
love Dark Souls.
Dark
Yeah.
Souls is.
There's a Dark
Dark
Souls
Souls.
board game.
Yeah.
There is.
See, I'm getting all of these
I
recommendations.
know Dark
love
Souls,
it.
Dark Souls, Demon Souls. What was the other one that's the knockoff of that? Bloodborne. Yeah.
Yeah.
Made by
And then
one of
there's
the
another one
creators.
that's-
That'd be a
There's
good
one that's really
download.
similar to it too, that involves like ninjas and samurais, except I
Oh,
don't know the name of it.
Sekiro, yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
That one sounds like 20
You're some
times
fucking
harder.
nerds right now. Trust me.
Wow. All right. So, all right. I want to. Have we heard Frank or Francis? Have we heard your vocals yet on this track?
You kind of picked the wrong song for the highs there.
Oh, okay.
That chorus we just listened to was my vocals, but I'm doing lows there. So
Oh, okay. No worries. No worries. Well,
probably not. You didn't pick the wrong song, but like, you know.
I just
one
picked
is-
your videos. I just picked the ones that you had your videos for. So you had that one, and then you had Concrete Wasteland. We have too. So does that one better example?
There's some highs in there, yeah.
That's a good example. That's one of my favorite parts that Frank's has ever done. But that part you singled out after, yeah, that was Frank, and he's the low gutturals. I don't think I'm in that song. No, I'm not in that song. But,
Concrete Wasteland?
no, in
Death's
Embrace.
But you're in Concrete Wasteland, which is just like short aggression. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else we want to check out with this tune? Should we check it out a little bit longer?
Man, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
I love that transition, man. I love it.
Well, what was that, Montana?
I love the transition from like the tempo. It gets
Right.
me every time.
So brutal, and then just like
So good.
slows right
Just
down.
like fucking slams it down.
Chunk,
Good.
chunk, chunk,
Shit.
chunk, chunk, chunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could hardcore dance, but I can't.
Oh, I'm sure
So I'll
you
leave that up
could.
to everybody else.
I'm
Yeah.
sure you could.
Consider
I'd
myself in
fucking
the
throw my like hip out if I did.
Yeah,
Same,
literally, yeah.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
We just watch. I don't mosh. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm usually just
Yeah.
taking. It's like,
Yeah, I've seen some guys like I don't even know where they pull these moves out, but it's
It's pretty
talent,
wicked.
man.
Yeah,
it's pretty
wild.
wicked. I was like,
So-
man, you got it. Like, how do you not stretch before that? Anyways,
So yeah, we were chatting before. So that's pretty damn awesome, guys. I'm very impressed with the music. I listened to the album. I had a crazy workout when I listened to the album. By the way, I'm actually still.
Nice.
I've been in pain for the past week. I pulled something in my shoulder. That's how much how aggressive it was. So yeah.
that's what we like to hear.
Oh
good
yeah.
job.
Oh, Resolutions says do 6 spin kicks in disappointment. I do.
Oh,
I do.
song, right?
I do 6 spin kicks in disappointment.
Nice.
So we have this old video that was shot at the skate shack for one of our first singles,
Right.
Disappointment. It's a sweet video, actually. And there's this scene where my buddy there, he's like, he's doing the hardcore dance. He's got his glasses on his face or something. He's spinning and the glasses fly off. And as he's swinging his arm, he like catches in midair. It's so hype. It is so hype.
Do you want to watch that, guys? Because it sounds like you have lots to talk about on it. It's an older song. Is it?
You should throw it on. It's a sick video.
Okay,
It's
all
I
right.
should,
It's got the 3
I should
guitars
say,
lined
Wally.
in that video.
That's the old lineup right there.
Yeah.
It's the old lineup. Okay.
Yeah. 3 guitar players in that video.
Taylor smashes a guitar at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. Good time.
Actually,
I should.
Yeah, I'm dressed as Scooby Doo.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It was hot.
I should say, Wally, I believe my screen is frozen on watching the music video. I can still hear it, but I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
see it. So it's okay. You guys will just have to do describe video for me.
it looks like everything else is working. Yeah, we'll have to describe it as we're going. So yeah,
Yeah,
everything
that's
else
fine.
appears to be working. So we'll just leave it. But we can see. Thanks, Resolutions. Thanks. You know what? You can tell these guys watch Twitch normally because they're so nice. Thank you so much. Like honestly, the viewers have been great on the show so far. We don't have any issues, but you guys have been just on it. Like the stream dropped, you came right on. You're following. Thank you, Resolutions YYC is now following. You're following the show. You're jumping on the chat, and you're helping with technical issues too. So thank you so much. Usually that's Jason, my other
Appreciate it.
co-host. Jason's in the chat. Jordan
Yeah.
the Grom, I think, just is now following as well. Thanks so much. Wow, we're getting a bunch of. I was thinking about dropping Twitch because I was having trouble finding a following on there, but maybe that is a bad idea. I should keep
Why
Twitch
I told
going.
you gotta bring Snakepit on.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Montana, you told me for a couple months now. I got to bring on Snakepit. I was already booked
I'm
up.
Such a hype man.
Yeah, we brought the whole crew.
Yeah.
I honestly thank you so much. All right, let's check out this music video. So this is Disappointment. So this is an old lineup. So then Cole, are you in this lineup or no? Okay.
We've tweaked that song a bit, and we play it with him now. We still play it sometimes.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
like
okay.
Nice.
before, kind of.
That was our
Everybody
big
always
song.
wanted to hear this one.
Yeah.
So tweaked it. You made it a little heavier, or kind of closer to your sound now, or
Just different vocal parts.
Vocal-wise.
oh, okay, right.
Mostly.
All right, let's check it out. Yeah, I'm curious now. Okay, so for Montana who can't see right now, we have someone in Insane
I'm
Clown
just gonna pull it up.
on the video. Yeah, we have someone in Insane
just pull
Clown
it up.
Posse makeup right now.
Oh, fuck yeah.
This is and this looks like it's from those pictures that we were looking at earlier, right?
Different
Oh,
show.
nice.
Different shows.
Oh, different show, same venue. Gotcha.
This
Okay.
was a Halloween
Okay.
This is
show.
and this is later, a little bit later. Okay, gotcha. Awesome. Oh, you guys were a hardcore band, totally. This is like hardcore. This is
Oh, yeah.
totally hardcore. You know what? I don't.
So long.
I love it.
Hilarious.
Hardcore. I'm not a big punk guy, but about hardcore is about as punk as I can get, and I actually do like some hardcore. So, yeah. Okay, what's with the Scooby-Doo outfit? What's that
So it
all
was a
about?
Halloween show. That was me. It was a Halloween show. I was Scooby-Doo, and my one of my best friends from my old band Kingsland was there, and he was Shaggy.
Cody.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his last name is Schubert. His nickname is Shoobs, so he was Shooby-Doo.
It's not Scoobs.
Right, right. Well, you were enjoying you were smoking some Scooby snacks earlier there, so before the show. Sweet. Montana, are you with us now, or do you need to describe video?
I am.
Okay, awesome.
So just tell me where you're at, and then I can pop my music video right to
Sick.
that point. Does that make sense?
Oh, do you have to keep fast forwarding or what?
Well, I just don't know
Oh,
what you're
Jordan.
at.
Okay.
Shit.
All right. Oh, you're watching the actual video. I thought you were watching the live stream.
Stop a beat.
No, I'm watching the video.
Okay, okay. We're playing. Okay, I don't know if we'd already talked about this. Sorry, because I was dealing with technical shit earlier, but where is this venue? Where are you guys playing?
Skate Shack.
It's actually like really close to where we are now. It's
nice.
Park Radisson Heights.
it's in Radisson Heights. It's called the Skate Shack.
Okay.
It's literally like an outdoor hockey rink, and there's a shack to like put your skates on.
Okay. And that's where it is.
Oh, nice.
It's a decent sized little building. We used to rent it out to do little like community center shows there.
There's been so many
Nice.
artists there, but
It's
it's
just
been
like-
a while though.
It's just like 4 concrete walls, and they let us do shows there, so it was crazy.
Is it like an all ages? You can do all ages shows there, or?
Power Trip played there.
Power Trip played there.
Really?
What?
Whoa! Really?
It's like
They
if
played
you
there
took
with-
our garage and it just like made it thinner and dude, you can fit like 7,500 people in there max.
They were supposed to
Wow.
That's crazy. I
That
didn't
is
know.
insane. I didn't know the Power Trip played there. Well, I mean, I didn't even know about this place, but that's fucking.
The hardcore scene has done some crazy shit. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, like without having bars and venues, like
Wait.
actual venues.
Resolutions is saying they were high on acid. Was Power Trip was high on acid? Is that what you're saying?
late, and I'm pretty sure a lot
They
of people
were.
left.
I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were supposed to play. And like bands like Zabaldo that I'm pretty sure were supposed to play.
Yeah, and like the New Black. Oh, I thought you have to go back that.
Oh my god!
The
I
New
remember
Black.
seeing Despised at the New Black.
Despise Icon at the New Black. Yeah.
That was a ridiculous.
Oh, okay. So Resolution is saying.
would have been so fucking sick.
Oh,
Do
go
you guys
ahead,
know what the New
Montana.
Black is?
Sorry.
Have you heard of the New Black, the old venue?
Do you remember the New Black
Okay,
set?
so I
In
knew about
Inglewood?
the New Black. Yeah, because that was an all ages
Yes.
venue,
Yeah.
right? I never went because I think I
Oh,
moved to Calgary after
I
it
saw
closed. But
Torch was there. Saw Volumes there. I missed Despised Icon. I played with No Bragging Rights there. Like, so many hardcore bands from the States would go play there. Like,
Metal bands
crazy
too,
shows,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Misery Signals probably played there.
and it had a really low ceiling. Like
Ghost played inside there? Really?
Ghost
New-
Inside.
What?
They're saying New
Like,
Black. New
Oh,
Black.
Ghost
Go.
Inside, right.
Oh, Ghost Inside. I thought just Ghost. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, that's a little. Okay.
That would have been insane.
Yeah, pretty
That
big
would have been
bands.
insane. Yeah, I'm like, really? What is this place? How good?
Good petting zoo.
And then Resolutions is saying back to the Power Trip playing at the skate shack there. They didn't think they were going to make it because of a blizzard. So they didn't think they were going to make it because of a blizzard.
shit.
So they got high on acid, and then they ended up showing up anyway.
I bet
Wow.
they were late as fuck.
yeah, it was a
And
while.
that would have been a trip.
Don't do drugs, kids.
But if
Whatever.
you do them with your mom present.
That's right. Be responsible.
You're
Okay.
responsible.
All right, let's go back to the music video some more. This is great. This is bringing up all these fun stories from you guys' past. Montana, we're just past the third appearance of Scooby-Doo, I think.
Okay.
Was this Halloween?
Yeah, it was a Halloween
Yeah.
show.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
fun.
Like everyone's got costumes and shit. I was like, what's going on? It's Halloween. That makes sense. You know, your new tunes are more my liking because it's more metal, but I dig this. I still really dig this. There's some really good musicianship here. I mean, I like Hatebreed. I mean, I know that it's a little bit different than what you guys sound like, but
I fucking love Hatebreed.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, it's actually this is kind of a funny story. My mom went into a record store and she's like, I need something like with where they growl and stuff. She wanted to get me a gift, so she went into a record store and she's like, I want something heavy or whatever. And then the guy at the tills or whoever it was she spoke with, he's like, yeah, get him this. He'll like this. And to be honest, I had heard of Hatebreed up to that point, but I didn't really listen to their stuff. I'm like, I put it in, I'm like, okay. And then after I spun it a couple times, I'm like, okay, I like this. I like this. I like them. So I became a fan of Hatebreed because of my mom. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? That's really cool. That's really cool. She's not a fan of them, but that was a really cool thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, my mom's the reason I'm into metal. Like
really.
She took me to see Ozzy when I was 10 or 11 at the Saddle Dome.
Wow.
She took me out of school when I was like I was like 12 maybe. We drove up to Edmonton to Red's Bar that was in
nice.
And we saw Megadeth, Exodus, and that was crazy.
Nice.
I've seen Megadeth 4 or 5 times with my mom. Like, we saw Rob Zombie, we've seen Guns N' Roses, we've seen Rush, we've seen System of a Down was my second concert with all with my mom. Yeah, she's big into it back in the day. She like wants to go in with the gurney in the pit now, but
oh no.
That's funny. That's like my mom too. My mom was the one who got me into like Primus and King Crimson, and then it just like kind of like opened up from there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. My mom had Frizzle Fry and she gave it to me, and I I was like, what?
Wow.
Thanks, Mom.
That band's so fucking cool, man.
In the chat, Resolution says, tell them why your middle name is James. James Cody. So Cody, why is your middle name James? James Hetfield? Is that what it is?
Okay, so like, I like Metallica. Don't get me wrong. My mom was the Megadeth fan, right? You know, the Megadeth or Metallica. We like Metallica, Metallica or whatever.
Sure.
I don't dislike Metallica, but it doesn't even matter. So,
is it James Hetfield?
My full name is Cody James Raddick Schubert, and my middle name is James because I was conceived on the hood of a car while my parents were listening to Metallica. Then the legend was fucking born.
I didn't fucking know that.
It's in your blood.
This is officially going to be my favorite part of the show right here. That is awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, man.
Resolutions YYC for bringing that up in the chat.
She said nailed it.
That's why I love doing this show live. It is folks that are tuning in that make this show so much better if they know the band. They have these all these little tidbits
Archives.
and yeah, exactly, things about the band. So thanks so much for that. That was very enjoyable.
Fans of them too, yeah. They know everything about me.
Yeah, we're talking about parents. I mean, my mom was a rocker, old rocker. Like she loved Kiss. She saw them multiple times. We went and saw Trooper when I was older. She took us to go see Trooper.
Oh, yeah.
Glass Tiger. We went and we saw Glass Tiger. That was a couple different, and also one of my first rock shows ever was Three Doors Down. Like not the heaviest thing ever, but it was cool. I went to got to see Three Doors Down, and with my mom, it was she's an old rocker, she's a rocker, so that kind of was the gateway. It was a gateway for me, liking some heavier stuff. So that's pretty cool. Fun tangent, guys. Do we want to check out the music video more? Is there more stuff you guys want to talk about?
No, man. If you want to keep watching, pop it up, man. I'm down.
Yeah, let's do it. Hardcore just spray painted on the back wall.
Yeah, I love that.
Just wait. The fattest fucking breakdown, dude.
Okay. very sweaty in that photo.
Love it.
Good times, man. Good times.
I think that's awesome. You still play that song live. I could totally. That'd be a lot of fun. I don't. Yeah, that's a good choice. You didn't retire that tune. That's a great song.
Not the only one.
I'd say it's probably a little faster now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We played pretty fast lives.
Yeah.
Some we'll listen back sometimes like we should try to slow it down a bit. But whatever. That I don't know if you heard at the end there. That was me channeling some anger for you.
Oh, was it? Okay, let's see here. Here, let's try it again. Further back?
It's all good. We don't need to look at it.
Okay, all right.
I'm just kind of like. Ugh!
Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah.
You make joke and make people laugh, you know?
I can just imagine. I can just imagine the mosh pit during that tune.
It was fun. It was really
People got like
It
pushed
still
over.
breaks out when we play it now. Yeah.
Like when you guys play that live, it must just blow the roof off the place. Sweet Cheeks was there. Says definitely one of the best Halloween shows. Still remember this one. Yeah.
Nice.
Good times, man. Yeah.
Awesome. So we're chatting about Cole, actually. We're talking about the artwork. All the artwork you see, we'll still have to check out Death's Embrace here in a bit, but all the merchandise, the artwork, you're responsible for all of it, hey, buddy? Pretty much.
Busy guy.
Most of it?
Like the album art for Eternal Conflagration, I painted on my iPad. And then a lot of the earlier merch designs I've made, and then some of the more recent ones I've gotten commissioned by like Alex, and I've gotten a few other commissions done. Like our new logo was commissioned. I commissioned a guy for, and I think most of the other stuff, like I do all the printing, but some of the newer designs have been other people. But I do a lot of stuff too.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love Alex's artwork. I mean, I
Oh
have
yeah,
many
Alex.
of hers on my arm, but
Same.
Alex is great.
I've got a few. I think I've got 3 or 4 tattoos from her. But
Same.
Alex is one of my favorite artists. She's great.
Yeah. Hands down.
It's really cool. Yeah. The logo we commissioned, and that was a big commission, but it was worth it. We fucking love that new logo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking of which, I missed the pre-order, and I'm so sad.
You need a small, right?
Yeah, small is fine.
I think we have one.
Just for anybody listening too, like if you miss an order or anything, just message us. Like
Okay.
we'll print you a fucking shirt.
Luckily I just do all that.
If you want it bad enough, we'll make it happen.
Hell yeah!
There you go.
Yeah, I would give my left tit for it, please.
Is it?
No, me too, man.
We'll take it.
We have
is it one of the tie-dye shirts that you wanted, Montana, or?
No, it's the champion sweater with
Okay.
Alex's like her artwork on it.
The new hoodie we
have a small.
yeah, that new hoodie.
Is that one?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Speaking of artwork, though, this is from this is Celestial Reject, right, Cole? So this is a bunch of your artwork.
Yeah, that's like my more recent artwork. Like I've been doing art and stuff for a long time, but I just recently had started like an actual page because I usually had just posted it on my personal Instagram or whatever. But I just made that Celestial Reject page, and it's mostly just my new stuff. I do a lot of it on my iPad.
Wow.
And then also in Photoshop as well. Like I manipulate photos a lot. So.
Yeah, this is incredible.
It's really cool. It's
So-
very ethereal. I really like all of your art.
Oh, yeah, here's a manipulated photo. I like that. I like that a lot.
I draw
Wow.
inspiration
see
from just like old death metal stuff. And,
We have a big one of his paintings, like it's probably I think 4 by 4 feet,
yeah.
just up in our living room. It's awesome.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Aw,
I
that's
wouldn't.
so sweet.
Definitely. Yeah, this is incredible. So yeah, folks want to check this out if you haven't yet. It sounds like some of these folks here know you're ready. But folks haven't checked this out. Celestial Reject. So that's Cole's. He has his name here. Cole's just his artwork. Yeah, I want to show them merchandise. Okay, we'll look at ritual threads here in a bit. Oh, hey, there's there's Frank again. I wanted to pull up here. I'll throw it over to you guys for a second. I'm going to pull up the merchandise. You guys merch on Bandcamp. Here we go. Yeah. And there's a cool photo as well of the masks you guys have. Everyone has masks now, right? With COVID. So I love it.
You sell masks, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, yeah.
Alex
Actually,
start with as well.
I want one.
Yeah.
I want one. That's
Me too.
that's what I want to buy right there.
We have one. We'll give you one.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Make it 2.
Make it 2.
Yeah, you gotta get one. You gotta get one for the baby, man.
That's
Well,
actually.
we'll talk a bit after, and
Oh,
we
you got a
can
baby?
sort all that out.
What? You got a
No.
little kid? You got a little baby, dude?
Not yet.
Oh, bacon in the oven?
In the oven.
Montana. She let out the.
Oh my God, no, I didn't. Did I?
Yes, you did. I wasn't going to say anything yet. So I was going to mention it a bit later on, closer to
Oh my
the.
God, I thought because of the YouTube. Never mind. I'm so sorry. I feel like such an idiot.
Because of the YouTube?
Oh my God. No, I thought you sent me a YouTube video of it. I feel
I
like
did,
such
but
a
that was
dumbass.
private. Yeah.
I'm so
I feel
sorry.
slightly
Wally. Oh my God. Okay, I'll make it up to you. I swear. Somehow.
That's okay. That's okay. So yeah, we'll
So
talk about that more.
sorry.
Yeah. So
Shit.
let's just say in the next about 4 months, I'm gonna have to shift my show schedule a little bit.
I'm so sorry.
Not a problem, Montana.
Okay.
All right. So there's the masks. Yeah, like I said, you guys' merch is on point. This looks like I know you guys have been around for a number of years now, but this looks like a band who's been around for like 10 years. Like, you know what I mean? Like 10 plus years. So this is pretty darn, and been like releasing albums during that time. So this is awesome job. So Cole, is that your company that does this printing, or do you guys go through another company? for this?
No, all the stuff that we have is all been printed by me. Yeah.
Wow. Well, we'll talk about that here more. This is super interesting going through this. The music, the artwork kind of goes right hand in hand, and Cole actually does shirt printing and all this kind of stuff. So we're going to talk about that a bit more about that. But this pullover, that is awesome. There's the mask again. Those are cool. Those are really cool. I actually really like the tie-dye shirt. Are there any left? This is limited edition.
I don't know. Are
There
there
might be one left. I'd have to check. Yeah, there's probably only like one or two.
It'd probably be a small or something.
Yeah, it'd
but
probably be a small.
We can check for you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually. It depends how they fit. I'm usually a medium, but I could probably fit a small too. So.
Okay.
It was like a limited run, so I think we only did pre-order for that, didn't we? Or...
No, that was just a random. I just wanted to do some tie-dyes, and
Yeah.
I just whipped them up, had the design already.
Well, you did it
so-
with Haley too, right?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, him and Frank's girlfriend, yeah, whipped them up.
And there's like different variations too. I saw on your Facebook page. So not every shirt's different. It's all you get a unique shirt every time. That's a neat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. To be fair, it's tie dye, so it's not like the most metal looking thing. But I like it. I have so many black shirts in my wardrobe that I always look for stuff. Fun times. All right, we're back in action. Yeah, go ahead. What were you just talking about with the boys, Montana? When
We were
off?
talking about 12-Foot Ninja and a bit of hip hop.
But before that,
We were also we were talking about Cole. Well, I was talking about Cole's his artwork, what he was working on before he switched to digital art, before he got his iPad. But he was also saying how, well, I could just leave it to Cole. Cole, you can say it. You're saying how you're interested in like space, and that's a big influence in like your landscape sceneries that you create and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just a big sci-fi nerd. I love like the old school kind of vibe. That's kind of just what I've kind of been going off of lately, I guess, is what most of my stuff is usually like that. I love really like bright colors and stuff right now. I used to kind of just do lots of black and white stuff, but most of my stuff I've been trying to introduce some colors to it at least.
Sweet.
Yeah, just been kind of doing
I
that.
love that, like, all your, like, photos of bands have just always been black
Black and white.
Yeah,
And it's
my photos
so
are
sick.
usually yeah.
Yes, and I came across those through Scoped Exposure.
Yeah.
Because you did a lot of videographing. I can't say that word. That for them. You know.
Yeah. Spencer does a lot of and Jordan do a lot of and Matt. There's 4 of us that do it.
Yeah.
and Liam. I guess there's quite a few people that are involved in Scoped, but Spencer and Jordan are kind of the realm of the videography kind of side of it, and then I kind of do more of just the photos, and I help with design and stuff like that. And yeah, basically any show that Spencer's filming, I'm gonna be taking photos at. So we kind of collaborate together, and that's kind of what Scoped Exposure is.
Nice. Yeah, like you do this like collage effect with your photos, and I think that's so cool because you incorporate pretty much like everyone that was there. Somehow you managed to like throw everybody in there. Like it feels like nobody's excluded, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
It shows the community that way, and
Yeah,
it's rad.
just to chime in about how we met each other. Cole used to take pictures of like the early Snakepit, and that's kind of how we got to know Cole. And then eventually we became friends, and then we lived together for a bit, and then after a while he joined the band.
Yeah, I think some of your first photo shows were us.
Yeah, some of my first ever photos were of Snakepit, and like bands like Plaguebringer and
wow. Fucking love Plaguebringer. Are they? They're not still together, are they?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
are?
really?
You know those guys.
I'm thinking of a different band then.
They're just a little bit. They're
quiet.
They're quiet.
They're very quiet. Yeah.
But they still write in the background.
Oh, yeah.
And,
yeah, they're in remission right now.
They're some homies. Yeah.
They shred, man. Yeah, they're a very good band.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I saw them at Loud as Hell one year, I think.
Yeah.
And I think Distortion before it shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
have yet to play one of those like metal fests, but we'd love to get on one when
that'd be sweet.
when
sure.
again.
Whenever that's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a tough time, like dropping the album with the COVID, right? Like
Literally, like
nothing's happening. We still wanted to do it, even though we kind of knew it was going to happen. But like, yeah, we'd love to have use that to some momentum.
Literally.
I think you boys would be an excellent addition to Loud as Hell when it starts up again.
Absolutely.
That would be.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I would love to eat some pancakes. They have that free pancake breakfast.
Yes,
I would
please.
love to eat some pancakes in the morning and listen to some Snakepit.
Oh, but it'd be crazy. I'd probably be pretty shit faced.
We will.
Oh, buddy.
Still be drunk from the night before. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Would never stop being drunk when it's a party like that.
Yeah.
Just a
Well, I don't know.
continuation.
You could be like Hazard. I camped beside them when I went to Loud as Hell last, and I forget what night they played. I think they played sometime on Saturday, and the rule was no drinking. They had a rule for the band: no drinking until their show, and then after that, it can be a complete gong show. But you have to stay sober until the performance, which is really professional.
Sometimes you get drunk before the show. It's like, okay, like we're gonna.
You guys don't need me. I'm just a bass player.
I don't think I could be wasted.
You're just
I'll
here
speak
for
up.
like extra
It's a decent rule. I mean, it's pretty good. And they're like, I mean, they're not as young as they were then, but they're young. There's young guys, and they're making a decision to not get shit faced before their show at a big festival. That's a good choice.
That is the good idea.
You're gonna play alongside her, man, for sure.
Right.
Yep.
Trap House says resolutions. Thanks, folks, for jumping back on again. There's 6 people now. We had a whole bunch of people. We lost so many. I have to. Oh man.
Some grinding to do here, eh? Pull out the axes. Let's go.
Yeah. So we're talking about Cole's artwork, which is really cool, and your company. So do you Ritual Threads, Cole? Do you put together shirts? I mean, you have your own stuff, and then you also put together stuff for bands as well.
Yeah, that's mostly kind of what I envisioned it to be, or Frank and I when we first started it. But,
Frank's part of it too. Awesome.
Or he was.
I helped him start it, but I was very busy at the time. But I mean, he's kind of got it on his own
It's
now.
pretty much all me now, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been printing shirts for bands for, it's been like 3 years
Since
now.
the Trap House.
Yeah, since Trap House,
2014.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
you
like
guys should
that.
talk about Trap. Wow.
Oh,
my God,
we'll
I almost
talk
said
about
something
the
else. Trap House. There it is. Yeah, because you were talking about that before we hopped on live, and yeah, it was really cool. You guys had been doing it for a while, and it became like, in your words, a venue for the hardcore scene.
Basically, a house show venue that got very popular very quickly, and then we all kind of moved out of that house, so we stopped doing it. But it was really fun while it lasted for that year or so.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Oh, I like this here. Witches against police brutality.
What's that?
What was that?
Witches against police brutality. Can you see my screen?
Oh, the shirt.
Oh,
The shirt.
witches, yeah.
Oh,
The
that's
shirt you
for Coven Collective.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's Snakepit.
Sweet.
So if someone wants a shirt, so you design the shirts, you do design as well. If someone wants you to design apparel or someone wants to come to you, what's the best way to reach out to you, Cole?
Just message me on Instagram, my main account. I'll get back to you probably the fastest. Yeah, that's probably the best way. At Faith Eater with an underscore.
Oh, where are they? I don't see them here. There's ones you made up. I guess they're not on this page. There's ones you made up with Evil Dead, like Ash from Evil Dead, and
Oh yes, some of those I make some designs like a lot of boot designs actually from like old movies and stuff like that. So I'll do
Sweet.
like Evil Dead. I have like The Thing. I've made.
Reanimator?
I have a design for Reanimator. Yep.
yeah, let's pull. Yeah, I know there's some of those. I think that's on your personal page. I'll try to go quickly because we don't, Event Horizon. You have you.
Yeah.
These are
There's
shirts
another
you
one that. Sorry, Wally. Continue.
Evil Dead. I like. Oh, I really like this one.
Yeah, that's the Event Horizon one. Yeah.
Cool. Go ahead,
You're
Montana.
for Oxygen Destroyer, right?
Yeah, I printed some shirts for those
yeah.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were supposed to come to town and tour with Deathris,
Yes,
but
yeah.
then the virus.
And then that all happened. Yeah.
The vid.
The
Yeah.
bid.
There's a lot of cool things that were supposed to happen. But
Yeah,
Awesome.
they were awesome, but
Literally the week that they announced like the first cases in Calgary, I was messaging venues to set up like a big release show, and then yeah, it just never happened.
Yeah.
no, that's
Yeah.
just the worst. I know a lot of people had their tours canceled too, and
Yeah.
like just like
Yeah.
I mean, we were
It's just
hoping to help
rotten.
tour that summer or something too, but whatever. It is.
it
Everyone's
is what it is.
in the same boat, so I guess it's fair. I don't know.
Did you guys end up doing any like virtual shows back in the day when COVID was happening, or was it kind of just too hard for you guys to get together? I guess so. Hey.
Yeah, well, honestly,
We
we got
shot-
together a bunch of jam and just honestly try and keep
Yeah.
grinding our tracks. Like when it was kind of okay in between. Like we took a break when it all started, and then everything, like everybody else, was loosening up. So we were jamming again. We were working on a new song. We were doing pretty good on it. It was nice, fun. And then when the second go about came, we were just pretty much cut it off. So,
yeah, we haven't jammed since then. So.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's fair.
yeah. But we're getting pretty good at gaming stuff.
But
Yeah.
we shot the
There you
concrete during the pandemic.
Yeah, we shot the Concrete Wasteland video in between, like in that little break in between. We did that in our basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the
Sweet.
gas. Just like put up sheets and turn off the
Man,
lights.
sometimes that's just the best though. Like just
Yeah, it turned out
taking it
pretty.
back to
So
old school.
yeah,
We
speaking of
just
the
bought a
video,
cheap little smoke machine and like turned off all the lights and shot a video.
Turn on the strobe. Shout out to Haley, Frank's girlfriend. She did like all the filming for it, and editing and everything. So
oh nice.
it was all in house, like real quick too. We did it like in a day, and then she edited it, and
Yeah.
boom.
And,
yeah,
and it's also a
shit.
quick song. It's like 1 minute.
very quick. Yeah.
It's like
That's-
quick and
it's
brutal.
fun.
Nice.
All right, we have a minute. Let's check it out. I was just pulling it up as you guys were talking about it. It was like it was meant to be.
Man.
That's an older song too. That
Ryan
was
Trey wrote that.
that was
didn't
our first like really fast kind of song,
he? Yeah.
and we just were like, basically we were just like, oh, let's write like a grindcore song, and that's
Oh,
what-
okay.
Because yeah, grindcore is like 30 seconds long.
All song writer.
Literally, we called it Grinder till we actually wrote lyrics.
Grinder. You called it Grinder?
Yeah, it's like an episode to do with that name. So I'm like, let's change it.
Isn't it like a dating thing? Grinder? What is it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Dating app.
always.
Here, I'm gonna
Berta.
send you an emotion.
For the
Or I guess probably the girls too.
I don't know. I just seen it. In like one
I've
movie.
never been on there.
I don't know, man.
It's 2020. It's 2021 now, actually. I keep saying it's 2020. It's 2021 now. All right, let's check it out. 1 minute. Let's do it. Quick, brutal,
Sweet.
done on the cheap, quick, edited together. It's great. Oh, and this video may potentially trigger seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised. Yes, it's just a lot of strobing lights. So you've been warned. You've been warned.
I had to say that. Yeah.
You've been warned.
We're ready.
Oh, dinky.
Yeah, and we're done. And we're done. And we're done. What? You don't need more than that, right?
Yeah, that's what I need. Yeah.
No, you got everything.
Oh, here we go again. There we go again. Okay. you almost could listen to it on repeat, actually.
Super interested. I was just finished painting her fucking place. She's like, "Oh, you're in a band. Let me stay." And I was like, "Oh, we're gonna release this today." And I showed it to her, and she's like, "Wow."
Oh.
Thank you. Thanks for money. Goodbye. Like, thank you for the work. Like, oh, it's so cool.
Not
man.
was she not a metal fan, or was it?
No, she's just like a I don't know, like a mother. Let's put it that way.
Right.
I just painted this picture
Extreme
and she
for her,
was just
yeah.
like, "Oh, you're in a band." She's super nice. So
That's nice. Yeah. Here's
It was
what.
super funny. If you didn't know, I'm pretty charismatic, so I like to get to know my clients pretty well.
Right. Let's see what else we can pull up here. There's a couple of cool, funny things from your social media I want to pull up. This is
Yeah.
we're gonna tell the kids this is Snakepit. So Letterkenny, that's pretty good.
Who did somebody else do that? I can't remember.
I made that.
Did you make that?
I made that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Cole made that. All right.
It was pretty funny. I shared it again this year when it came to my memories. Yeah. We have to watch on our phone. It's not coming up on Skype, so it takes a sec. But yeah, it's
no worries.
it's pretty funny. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I reshared it. I think it's funny. Well done, man. That's a genius.
It was a good meme.
So it takes a while to come up. You're going to see it here in a bit. There's another photo that I've pulled up. Curious about this one.
Oh yeah.
We just got back from Vancouver.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
We were crushing beers at Taylor's Garage.
We did a short tour, and we played in Vancouver, and the next night we were playing in Red Deer.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And we stopped at home in Calgary on the way to Red Deer
To crush fucking beers.
because we had some
Nice.
time to wait before we drove to Red Deer. So that was just the mid-afternoon beer session.
There's only one person that Harry, let me tell you.
Montana, we were just talking about that on the last show with John Asher, is the distance between venues and when you like what bands in the West have to
Yeah.
go through in order to play different places. The sheer distance and organization they have to
insane.
have to travel these long distances.
We literally played the show and then drove overnight back to Calgary so that we could make it to Red Deer the next day.
I got some tour stories.
Jordan the Grom in chat says it is horrible having to travel that much.
Jordan, shout out to him. So he's in a band called Widmore. Or sorry, no, he's not. Sorry, he was in a band called Widmore, but he's done a lot of touring himself too. Like, he knows the game too. I did too back in the day. Like, it's a grind, man. Like, we just play. Like, we never played the States Metal Band, but we play out east, and literally we would drive through the States because it's just like you just going through the tundra. If you want to go to Ontario or out east, it's ridiculous. Like, it's so far between venues. Where like the States, it's like, a next door neighbor is a whole new town. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, this might take a little bit for it to come up, but another photo I want to show you guys are talking about touring, and this is like a sad photo, I guess.
The van was broken down. This is when the van was broken, wasn't it? I think so. Yeah. So we were playing a show in Edmonton, and this is Taylor's old work van. Taylor does concrete.
Okay.
This is his old work van. Old, I can't remember what kind of van it was, but an old van.
It's a
Taylor,
Chevy.
Taylor, the other
It was
guitar,
Van
Taylor, the
Buren.
guitarist. Yeah, yeah. It's his
guitar
van.
player.
Yeah.
And we had broken down, and we were like, I don't know, contemplating what to do, waiting for Taylor's dad to come like drive out and pick us up. And we were just like, fuck it, we got a camera, let's take a couple random photos. So
Yeah,
I picked
so
up that gun thing, that drill bit thing. Your beard is great there too, by the
Awesome.
way. Your beard is so good there.
yeah, so basically we were playing a show in Edmonton. We left. We broke down in Leduc, which is literally like 5
Oh,
minutes
no.
outside of Edmonton.
that Italian restaurant you can see on the side of the highway. I
Yep.
don't know what it's called. Yeah, we were right there.
I know exactly what you're talking.
And
That's where that
then
photo was
we
taken.
sat in that parking lot till Taylor's dad from Calgary left to come pick us up. And then we moved all the gear into that van, and Taylor ended up selling that van, like the broken down van, to like a local junkyard guy.
Yeah, they came.
No.
He came and just grabbed it with a tow truck. So
Wow.
that was a funny, weird day.
Do you have a new van? What's your tour strategy now?
So we don't have a van. I used to have a van that we went to Vancouver in, and my old band toured in, but it's I sent it to P&P, Pick and Pull.
Yeah,
Taylor-
pick and pull.
Taylor owns Taylor's a huge old car guy. He has like 5, 6, 7 vehicles right now. Just got an old Ford van, but he does have a work van right now. So we always kind of had a vehicle, whether it was like my van or their Suburban or like even my truck now, Taylor's work van. We always have some sort
Something.
of vehicle.
But we don't have a dedicated
No.
band van. Like, I mean, we haven't.
We all
really-
drive.
We don't.
We all drive too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we all.
Right.
I have
We
a-
play locally
I have a truck
mostly,
too.
honestly.
There's some love for Roasty. Resolution says rest in peace, Roasty. Is that the van's name?
It's the
Aw.
van. Yeah, my old
And
van.
then Jordan the Grom, Roasty, rest
Yeah.
easy, sweet prince.
Roasty.
Rest easy, sweet prince.
Yeah, we final band bought her in 2011 for $500,
was a sick
and Roasty, and we
Wow.
drove across the country. We did a bunch of tours, but we did Canada twice, and fucking thing trucked through it. Like, we treated it pretty poorly. We did stupid shit. Oh, it was great, tour shit. And then I actually left the band not too long after being with Snakepit, and they ended up breaking up, and I just literally had just got my license at that time at 23 or 24. And I was like, fuck, I love this van, and I'm, a commercial painter, like I need a vehicle. And so I bought it off them, and I
Right.
drove it for 5 years, and then I drove it into the ground like a piece of poop. Like a big old piece of poop. Yeah, there's a lot of
Nice.
memories, like rolling up. I painted it black. It was fucking legit. Like, there was nothing like rolling up to a show at the Kensington Church, and
Excellent.
and then all of a sudden, 10 people around the van, all the doors open, everybody's chilling, drinking fucking beers in the church parking lot.
Smoke weed in the
Smoking weed in
van.
the van. Yeah, good times. Man. It's the girl. Yeah, I'm
So-
definitely so heartbroken about it. Yeah,
So-
she's my girl.
So since I have some anxiety right now about the computer freezing again and us having issues, I want to turn over to Montana one last time. If you have any other questions for the band, and if it's okay with you, gentlemen, we'll give you guys one last chance to shout out, tell people how to follow you, listen to your music, where to find you, what's coming up next for the band, 2021 potential plans. We'll throw it off to you for one more shout out to tell everyone what's going on, and then we'll get to our review segment, which Cody, Frank, Cody, Frank, and Cole, which I've been saying his name the whole show. When we get, you're welcome to stick around for our reviews as well. I was curious to hear what you think of these other bands we're going to check out in a little bit here. But so Montana, you first. Anything you want to ask the band before we let them
Well, you kind of pretty much said them
have
all.
the spotlight?
But yeah, I'm
Okay.
yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, I mean, what does the future kind of look for you guys? I mean, the future is so up in the air right now, but
Right.
do you guys have any plans to maybe start a new album or create anything else? Do you guys have a side project?
We did actually. We had
We had like a kind of alter ego band to Snakepit for a
You
while.
broke your-
Hell yeah, please tell me about this.
So okay, this was years ago. We had a show. We were gonna play a show at Tubby Dog,
Yeah.
and
Fuck yes.
Nice. That's a great. I love Tubby Dog.
Tubby Dog.
Yeah, I
But
love that.
anyways, I dislocated my shoulder, and I'm the drummer. So we
Shit.
we kind of had to cancel the show, and then we were like, well, let's just write some songs and do a kind of hardcore punk kind of band.
Yeah,
thing.
Taylor drums too. So we're like, Taylor, just pick up the sticks. We'll do something else.
So,
yeah, why not?
So we did that. We wrote
12
like
songs
it was like 12 songs.
in a night.
We played
Oh,
them.
wow.
We played them in like 10 minutes, so they're pretty short songs.
Yeah.
And it's set 12 songs.
Yeah, and yeah, I just did vocals for that. We called that Mousetrap
Mousetrap.
instead of Snakepit.
Yeah.
Like it's kind
I
yeah.
loved it. And they're like, what are you going to do, Mousetrap? I'm like, dude, I don't fucking remember the
But-
songs.
of we haven't done that in years. Like, you know, I never wrote any lyrics. I just kind of yelled random shit. Like, it was just a good stress reliever kind of band. But
If you do another side project, you could call yourselves Ladder Hill.
Ladder Hill. Yeah, Mousetrap. Ladder Hill, yeah.
Snakes and
No, I'm trying
ladder.
to start a band called Wet Dart. But
A lot of
anybody
people-
wants to be in it.
Wet
Wet-
dart.
Wet
Nobody
dart.
wants to do it. I don't know why.
a lot of people used to call us Snack Pack.
Snack Pack, yeah.
And I always wanted to do a shirt with like the pudding cup. Like,
Yeah,
just-
They do that. We can do
Yeah,
that.
let's do it. They give them 3 different
Shit.
things.
We'll like fill the snack pack like with snakes, and they're like
Oh.
coming out of it.
Oh yeah, there
Wow.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Nice. Should have used that real quick.
I'm here all day, man. I'm here all night.
Quick little, just quickly too, like people always wonder how we got the name Snakepit.
Oh,
and
okay.
Yeah.
I just thought it sounded badass.
it's kind of random. Connor, one of the original guitar players, his high school, they had like a smoke pit that the teachers called the Snake Pit.
Okay.
And he just
Okay.
came up with that one day and was like, we should name our fucking band that. And
I thought it was so cheesy at first, so I'm not gonna lie.
But, like,
but I love it.
as it
So-
progressed, like, people really like it, and fuck, I think it's a great name.
I love it.
It's a
honestly.
great name. It is a great name. It's like I think back in my high school was Smoker's Corner. They called it Smoker's Corner. They had.
Yeah.
We battle
Yeah.
with Slash from Guns N' Roses all the time, though, because his project's called Slash's Snake Pit.
Yeah, I noticed that when I was looking you guys up. That's one of the first things that came up.
But like on our Spotify, YouTube, and everything, and on the album cover, it actually
Snakepit AB.
says Snake
AB, yeah, Alberta for Alberta,
Just,
right?
like, honestly, we're not gonna fuck with like trying to loop through. You
And
know,
there's, I think, another
Know what it
Snake
called.
Pit.
He's got a lot of money. You wouldn't want to mess with Slash.
yeah, you know, there's a Snake Pit in Australia.
Snake
There's a
Pit, yeah.
festival called Snake Pit Fest, like, and there's one in California, a band called Snake Pit, I think. But we're the better ones, so it doesn't matter.
That's
There's like
right,
a
that's
neat
right.
Instagram page called Snake Pit.
It's a
Yes. Full
bad
of
yeah.
Yeah.
bad tattoos.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it?
Bad, but
That's
they're
funny.
good, they're good tattoos, but they're also like
They're good.
suggestive content or whatever it is. Like, you
Oh,
know.
okay. I was gonna pull it up. Maybe I shouldn't do
Yeah,
that. Okay, I was just about to pull it up.
Yeah.
I was this close. I was this close to pulling it up.
But as
But
far
what do
as-
you boys have coming up next?
Honestly, we just like we were writing that song
Trying to
before we
write
broke
more,
down.
yeah.
Yeah, that's really like straight up.
There's nothing else we can do
Yeah.
other than
Yeah.
kind of just write as much as we can.
Yep.
So hopefully, by the time we can play shows again, we'll probably have another record.
Yeah,
or
we're
something.
trying to crush that out.
So
That'd
Right.
be sick.
Nice.
But yeah, definitely reach out to the guys at Loud as Hell. I mean, I could
Yeah.
put you in touch with Jeff too if you don't know those guys at all, and Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
Just or I can just message them and just like, yeah, take a look at these guys. Tell me know what you think. And I mean, you might be playing breakfast, but I think you guys could definitely be a
Hey,
good
that's, like, the
addition to
best
Loud as Hell.
slot.
I think it's great.
I'd be down for that.
That's great. Play
That's
and
not-
eat breakfast.
Crush some maple syrup.
Get
on
fucking smashed.
stage,
It's usually the most brutal band too. They put first thing in the morning. Everyone's hungover, and you're like, I like
Yeah.
this music, but but then you have pancakes in front of you, so it's actually not that bad. You have eggs and
It's
pancakes.
just a brutal breakfast, man.
They make a wonderful breakfast. It's so great camping. If you've never been to Loud as Hell, what a great.
I've
never
check
been.
it out. Yeah, we've never
No, oh, you haven't.
No,
Yeah, never been.
It's a pretty fun
I went
time.
to go, like 2 years ago, but I'm a slave to my hockey team, so I didn't go. But
Oh yeah, August long weekend, right? So yeah, I strongly recommend going. Well, playing there, actually playing there. Yeah, I think you guys should play there. Okay, great. So kind of hibernating. It's a pandemic. You released this awesome album. People can check that out. It sounds like you still have merch left if you go to your Bandcamp page. So you can go get merch from there. If there's anything that's that's maybe people know of this. What from your old merch or previous merch, they can reach out to you. You might have something that you can print off for them. So that kind of thing. So
And we're
that's
always-
pretty cool.
We're always making new
We're always
shit.
We're always
making
making
shit.
new merch, man. Yeah, always.
Yeah.
We're always coming up with that. Well,
We got the online store and we can still print right now. So like that's another thing we're continuing doing. So
we're
Yeah.
growing the brand, you
Yeah.
know.
yeah, you grow the clothing line. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's awesome to have someone like Cole. I mean, to do this, and then I never asked this. The recording of the music, is it all you guys, or do you?
It's kind of in-house. We said earlier our
Sorry.
ex-member Andre came and helped record. with
Oh
us.
yes, you did. You told us that. You
We
said
did
that.
it
That's
in
right.
another friend's basement, not too far from our house.
Yeah, one of
Yeah.
our buddies, like they did a hip hop duo. They had a mic booth set up in their basement, so we did that for vocals and guitars. We did drums at my parents' house. But yeah,
Nice.
it was all
Nice.
kind of mixed by Dre, and it turned out great.
Yeah, we
But-
love it.
But doing that, we kept the cost down. Like we're not going to.
And we did it with
Spend a
homies.
lot
We
of
got
money
like 3
for-
friends doing guest vocals too.
Yeah,
like,
it was just a huge homie.
it
Yeah.
was a huge homie fest,
Yeah.
straight up. Yeah. It was a long time coming. Like, I mean, yeah, we've been a band forever and have never really put out anything other than a split EP with our old friends, Undertakers. So, yeah, it was a long time coming. So we had some homies help out too. So, yeah, it was great.
Sweet.
Nice.
Montana, anything else from you? I think if you boys are good, we'll go over to our review segment with some other music to check out. And if you want to stick around, I'm curious to hear what your opinion is as well.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I think Montana picked out the tunes for tonight. She picked out some bangers. I didn't really get a chance to. I'm going in pretty fresh. I think I heard like a couple seconds of each song, so I'm going in pretty fresh. So it's gonna be my first take at this. But I definitely trust your judgment, Montana. And yeah,
I am excited.
these are thoroughly heavy, so I think it's gonna fit in really nice with your guys' music tonight. So yeah, time for some reviews. Boom! All right, so for our first review tonight, Montana, you picked out the band
Yep.
Scepter of Eligos.
Yeah, Scepter of Eligos.
Eligos. Scepter.
Yeah, they have a new single, Reabsorbed, off their upcoming 2021 album, Inverted Illusions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sick.
and they're like kind of like a culty sounding and whatnot, cryptic, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Really cool. I took a look at them.
Yeah,
Are you
absolutely.
guys familiar with this, or have you guys heard Scepter of
I-
Eligos?
No, I've never.
No, I haven't heard it. I'm excited.
It's my first time like hearing them too, because I quickly looked into them and I was like, oh fuck yeah, like these guys would go well with Snakepit. But
Right.
but yeah,
and I
like there's
think they're from Denver, Colorado, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, they're from
they're from Denver. They're from Denver. All right, let's check them out. Scepter of Eligos. Let's do this. Already, I like the production. I can hear in my headphones just the bass of it. Like it's rumbling in my ears in these nice headphones. This is awesome. Okay.
I think it's the reverb in the chorus that really does it for me, because it is so like it has that beginning intro like doomy and dark,
Right.
but then the vocals come in and it's like I don't want to say it's classic black, but it has that like
Yeah.
added like echo, and I'm like,
The-
what the fuck?
The
I've never
transition
heard
is very
this
black
before.
metal, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's a
almost
good
got
combo.
It's got the death metal vocals though for sure.
It got
Yeah.
kind of had a bit of a like Full of Hell vibe for a second too, which is cool.
Yeah, totally. Oh fuck, I didn't even think of that. Anyways.
Great band.
Yeah, it's a good pick. They have multiple releases so far. You go on their Bandcamp page. They have releases in 2017, back in 2013. So they've been around. They've been kicking it for a bit.
Sweet.
Okay, a little bit into why the track's called Reabsorbed. Reabsorbed is a decent look into a dark crypt, which is reflected lyrically as death being a passage to oneness with the earth and soil. There you go.
Metal's
Shit.
fucking
Metal
dude.
That's fucking
That's about as.
Here we are, like, yeah, we just write cheesy lyrics. This guy, like, damn, dude. That's fine.
Fuck, that drops.
Oh, we have a question from Sweet Cheeks in the chat. Sweet Cheeks, we'll get to that before we go to the next band. Right after this tune, we'll definitely get to your question. I gotta be honest, when the song first started, I was like, I'm gonna be bored of this, I think, but I'm not. There's lots of changes, tempo changes. There's lots going.
Yeah.
There's lots going on in this song. Sometimes black metal can kind of get boring for me, just because it seems like the same thing over and over again. And this is not doing that at all. It's very interesting. So, what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I dig it.
It's
I mean, I'm a fan.
a spectrum right there.
Definitely it'd be a good lineup like with us. Yeah, it's definitely got a good vibe of like a whole bunch of different genres.
They went from that
Right.
like with straight black metal with the blast beat into
Right.
the deep like
Yeah.
Right,
what?
right.
That's talking about
Like gallop, I was like,
to the black metal.
And that's what gets boring for me. But no, not here. This is good. Okay, the saying here that they started off as a sludge metal band, and I think that's maybe where we're hearing that influence. Do you know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's not just straightforward wall of sound black metal, which you're used to hearing, which some people love, but it's just got wall of sound only sometimes. I like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is sick. So we got a couple.
Yeah, I love that.
We got a couple more minutes of it, and it actually keeps changing. But I'll just say, you know what? First, I'll say is again, it's Scepter of Eligos is the band. The song's Reabsorbed, and it's off of a new album again, slated for release in 2021. Inverted Illusions. So you can check that out. So yeah, we'll get to this question in the chat right away. But before we do that, thoughts. I'm actually not a big black metal guy. I like very specific black metal. It has to have something interesting. If it's just straightforward black metal, the wall of sound, I'm not interested in it. But there's a couple bands, there's a local band in Calgary called Felthingor. I really like their music. So it's just some black metal just has that extra something in it that makes it interesting. And I actually did dig this. So what do you think?
I really like how sparse the vocals were in some parts there. It's like kind of bringing in a bit of death metal vibes too.
Yeah, I definitely like vocals in that band. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, no, I've never really been a big black metal guy either, so I like totally the same as you. Wally.
Right.
But yeah, like the odd band, like Behemoth's good, whatever.
Well, Behemoth's a death metal band now. Let's get that straight. They're not.
Yeah.
Behemoth is no longer a black metal band. They were when they first started, but they dropped that pretty quick. They're totally they're blackened death now. So yeah.
Yeah, that's the extent of my black metal knowledge. But yeah, I like.
That's okay. They're good though. I like Behemoth.
There, like the lot of great, almost I don't want to say slam, but really good riffs there. You can with the grunt. What would you call the genre? I'm drawing a blank.
Sludge.
Sludge metal. Yeah.
Influences in there.
Yeah,
and that kind of brings out a bit of more hardcore vibe almost. It's pretty sweet actually.
Doom.
It would make sense if because they're from Denver. That's like they got a huge like doom kind of death metal. Primitive Man.
There you go.
There.
Oh yeah, Primitive Man.
A Feather and Bone. Blood Incantation.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking walking archive.
That's great. Yeah.
You are the encyclopedia.
Yeah,
dude, you should see how much fucking merch he has.
Actually, yeah,
from other bands. He buys online like every fucking day, man.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
It's awesome.
I love shirts.
Oh, I wish you could show us.
No doubt.
They're in my room. Yeah.
Oh man.
Closet and
showcase it.
The bar on the closet is just a fucking giant smiley face. It's all being weighed down.
Whoa. I would love to see that.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Probably like at least 100 shirts, and then I have like at least like 50 long sleeves, I'd say. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I have like 4 shirts. So
I don't even wear them all. I'm just like addicted to the vibe of them, and I like collecting them. I guess is kind of like my
it's a collection for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
That's what's wicked.
Vintage stuff is cool too.
So we got one more review, but before we do that, I'm going to go to this question. Sweet Cheeks, thank you for patiently waiting. There's 12 people watching now. Again, people dropped on the chat. Don't freeze, computer. Don't freeze, please. I'll hopefully fix it this weekend. But question for the guys. People just love you. That's what it is. That's people love Snakepit. Question for the guys. He says, dream band to share the stage with.
We actually saw the question.
Yeah.
We've been kind of chatting about.
Oh,
it.
okay, nice.
I think we already knew.
But like, definitely like if they were, still a thing, we'd love to play with Pantera.
Okay, yeah.
That's like one of my all-time favorite fucking bands, man. I have like 2 Pantera tattoos on me. Like,
oh wow, are they in places easy to show, or are they embarrassing?
I could show one on my leg in a second, but
sure.
I think current bands, we could all agree that we would really like to play with Revocation.
Yeah,
100%.
That's a huge.
Oh,
They're so good, man.
Love that band.
good choice.
Yeah.
Did you guys see them when they came last?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Real.
Yeah, we all went
That's
to-
amazing.
I don't know if I can show this. It's gonna be too hard.
What are you
Oh,
trying
that's
to do?
okay. That's okay.
Oh my god.
He's got like the Pantera like logo. What is it called?
Cowboys from
Okay.
Hell.
Cowboys from Hell.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's the same tattoo Phil has on the side of his head, but it's on my leg.
NC.
Hot take, Frank also has a My Chem tattoo.
Yeah, he has a My Chemical
Yes, I'm a big fan of
Oh.
romance.
Wow. Okay.
Romance Labs.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. I can never get into them. I could never get into
I have
them.
a very vast like
I grew up on.
I listen
like,
to
emo
everything,
stuff, so-
man.
Oh yeah, we all had that phase in
I
high school.
was a big emo guy back in the day.
Could sing like every Under Oath lyric, like
Oh, fuck.
yeah.
Oh no! I have bands where I look back and I'm like, oh, I just like, oh, they're so great, they're so metal. I listen to him quite a bit actually.
Oh, fuck yeah.
There you go.
Mine's Typo Negative. I really
Typo
like Typo
Negative.
Negative.
When I guess
Typo's good. Fucking Lamb of God is like my big one for me.
Oh yeah,
but,
they're
Yep, that's
Um,
my gateway ones.
but I listen to a lot of like rock and roll too, like
Mhm.
and like classic rock. Like I love like Fleetwood
Oh, yeah.
Mac, shit like that.
oh
It's
nice,
Total
yeah.
change
Yeah.
of pace, but I love it.
Gangster rap.
We gotta have stuff for when we're
I like chilling. I like listening to the old Guess Who. I like listening to them and old bands like that. I was listening to Trooper we mentioned earlier the other day. So I have a varied taste as well. But I don't know. The more whiny though, the more emo it is. I have a little bit of trouble with it sometimes.
Yeah, fair
That's
enough.
fair,
yeah.
That's definitely fair.
I was definitely a scene kid back in the day, so a lot,
Yeah.
That's
a
cool.
lot of those emo bands.
It's fun.
For sure.
That's fun. That's fun.
From the
Hot
Beatles.
topic guy.
It's like-
Yeah, we all have. Oh yeah. I was big into the new metal. That was my thing. I was a big
Oh,
new metal
fuck
guy.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Did you ever-
I
did
was
you
just
ever-
a band nerd.
you ever hear of
Yeah,
the-
Montana's probably the most metal person here, honestly.
I'm not. I swear I'm not. I got into metal way later in the game, but
If you like
I
new
listen
metal,
to, like-
you like new grind.
yeah. I
Okay,
listen
we
to, like,
have-
South African
Right.
pop.
We have one more band to check out for our review segment. This band is called Dead Exaltation. This
Oh,
I'm
hell
really
yeah.
looking forward to, and they just have a lyric video. They have a lyric video that just dropped. So originally we were going to look at a still image. I'm excited to see this lyric video. Is it the track Oh, it's for Transformations. So this is a new track.
Yeah, so it's Transformations is the new track, the lyric video that like just dropped yesterday, and
Yeah.
it's for their new album Despondent.
Yes,
And it's like technical progressive death. So that's what we're looking at.
I like all of those
recently-
things.
Yeah, all of that. There's one thing I read up on them. They're from India, and their vocalist, I believe, just passed away recently.
Oh no.
Fuck.
I think it was their vocalist or the guitarist. I might have that wrong.
Okay.
But yeah, like they went through a ton of shit. Like they had another one of their friends pass away
wow.
recently from another band, and they dropped a couple members. But
Whoa.
Plus,
they're
like,
so fucking good. They slap.
that's got to be a crazy country right now for dealing with the pandemic. Too.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
And just like
Yeah.
and just being in a metal group too
Yeah.
in
Oh,
India.
sure. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they probably are judged pretty hard for that. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, let's definitely check it out. Dead Exaltation. Got the video queued up. The Transformation, brand new lyric video from them. I'm looking forward to this. Again, I'm going in pretty blind on this one. So thanks again, Montana, for looking these bands up.
No problem.
Peace out designs. Ooh, cool. I like that. Breathing the air contaminated with the stench. I wonder what that. I don't know. I wasn't watching all the videos, but like a lot of big cities in India and China have terrible pollution. So I don't know if that's related to that at all, but no, I don't think it is at all. Actually, you're looking at the other lyrics here. No, that wasn't a hot take. That was just me not paying attention. Meat. That's actually. Hold on. We gotta hear that again.
Yeah.
I like that. Meat. Let's hear that again. Oh my god, I love that so much. Meat.
Me.
That is such an easy word to make metal. Oh man. All right. Oh wow. Mookie likes the song too.
He fucking loves metal. I don't know, man. He's just like so chill all the time. He's just like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Oh, suddenly thrash metal. That's awesome. So the song's about what we're seeing. Someone who's like trapped in a dungeon, and they're thirsty, so they're drinking on blood and they're feasting on human flesh. So that's pretty metal. That's pretty metal. That's a nice family friendly topic. Yeah.
Fucking metal,
Just
bud.
another day, but
Just another day, bud.
Another day, bud. All right. So I think that gave us a pretty good idea of what the track is about and what it's like. All right, I'm gonna go last. What I think of it, I'm gonna go last. Who wants to go first? Montana? Yeah, sure. Like I only recently started listening to these guys like a couple days ago, but
Right.
what I like from them is that it is both classic like death,
yeah.
but also it's where they choose to put the lyrics is so like mind-boggling to me. I really like it. It hits the beat, like, and the lyrics, like the vocals match up with the drums, and I love that. I love that so much. When that happens, sweet.
Yeah, that was a sweet track. I totally agree when you say old school. Like, I instantly
it is.
two bands. Like, I instantly thought of Suffocation for the first while.
Yeah.
And it kind of got into more of like a Cannibal Corpse vibe.
Yep.
And then with that thrash part, he said Havoc, and I'm like, yeah, Havoc, Revocation.
Yeah, we fucking love Havoc. But
they're sick too. Our speakers are kind of shit in here, not gonna lie. So, but it sounded old school kind of with a new techie vibe and some interesting transitions in there too. So yeah, that was pretty sick. I like that. Yeah.
I would give it in my personal listening, I give it like a B grade. I like the old school part of it. I like the thrash that's thrown in there randomly. Like, that's pretty cool. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a repeat listen for me. I enjoy listening to it. I think it was a good track. I think the musicianship's excellent, but just I don't think it's going to be a repeat listen for me on this one.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'm gonna I'm going to anticipate the whole album for this because this is right on my
That's
alley.
true. That's true. You know what? I'm going to definitely give it that. I think it's worth. It's good enough to make me interested in hearing what the rest of the album sounds like. So, yeah. For sure.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
So that's been some reviews. All right. All right. So that pretty much, I think, wraps up tonight's show. Yeah, it's thanks again, boys from Snakepit. Sorry about the technical difficulties tonight. Thank you so much for who's watching out, your comments, your questions. There's some people in the chat know the band, so that was pretty cool. You added a lot of color to this. When I get some time this weekend, I'm going to edit this together, the 3 chunks of stream, and make it one concise YouTube video. So if you want to go back and watch it, you can do it then, and it'll actually look like something. So I'll do that later. Yeah, thanks so much, guys, for coming on. It was a pleasure meeting all of you through virtually and talking with you about your music. You seem like a lot of fun, a lot of good time, and I absolutely, once things are back to normal, have to come watch you play because I think it'd be a really, really good time.
We'll meet in person.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it. I had a great time. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, thanks, Frank, Cody, Cole. Take care, guys. Have a great night.
Peace,
See you later,
dude.
guys.
See you guys.
See ya.
Yeah, do we? It's always
Should we tell them to
Do-
get
do-
the hell out of here? Get the hell out of here! No kidding.
Just give the old
All right, take care, guys. Have a great night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I took them out. They're taken out.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was stellar. Really great
Yeah,
band.
that's awesome.
Really great band. I would have had more fun if I wasn't dealing with technical problems the whole night, but
Hey, it worked out though. I mean, we still had some people at the end, and yeah, it was super fun anyways. So
Yeah.
forever, yeah, it's all good.
keep the flow. They were awesome dudes. So yeah,
They were.
that kept things going. So time to talk about some upcoming shows. Folks who are still watching, thanks so much for still tuning in. We're going to talk about some upcoming guests on the show coming up here. I can turn the music a little bit louder so we can listen to some tunes.
Excellent.
I can't hear it. There we go. So Wednesday, January 6th, that's the show we just had. So yeah, that was really good. You currently watch that show from Wednesday, January the 6th. All right, coming up next week, January 13th, same Wicked time, same Wicked channel, the Wicked Wally webcast, 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. We have Devouring Saturn joining us for episode number 13. Interview with Toronto's instrumental metal band Devouring Saturn. Vito is going to be back joining me virtually, probably, unless things change this Sunday with the rules in Alberta. I don't know, maybe he can be here in person, but chances are he will be joining us virtually. He's been gearing up for it, getting lighting and headset and a good webcam, so he'll be joining us virtually, just like Montana did tonight. Wednesday, January 20th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Mountain. We have episode 14. We have Red Cane. Red Cane, they're from here in Calgary. They are an epic gothic power metal band. And yeah, they're going to be great. They're going to have no guest host that night because we're also going to have the producer of the album, mixing of the album, Tyler Corbett, joining as well because they wanted him on the show too to discuss putting the album together because he was a huge creative influence on this album and it's fantastic, the singles that have been released so far. January 27th, 9 p.m. Eastern, so the following Wednesday, 7 p.m. Mountain, episode 15, Time to Get Immunized. I wish it was, hey? Time to get immunized. Interview with Edmonton's melodic metal act, Immunize. Guest host with Jason, because I know Jason digs that kind of music. They're kind of like a modern new metal melodic death metal band, and they're so cool. They're almost like a throwback, and I really love their music. Wednesday, February 3rd, following Wednesday, same time, Screams of Sirens. Interview with Southern California's melodic metalcore act, Screams of Sirens. And actually, this band I would recommend to the boys of Snakepit, based on their taste. They would probably really like them. Vito's back again for that one. And they're a lot of fun. I got to see another interview with them. They seem like it's going to be like jokes upon jokes and goofing around. So that'll be a fun episode. Then I'm going to take a week off. It's actually party time, Wally's birthday that week, so I'm going to take the week off of stuff. And my week offs are good. Every time I take a week off the show, something gets better. Well, it's supposedly. I got a different computer. I think of ways to make the show better. So every time I take some time, a week off here and there, probably every 8 episodes or so, I'm making the show better. That's why I'm taking time off. And then finally, we have the following Wednesday, February 17th, Big Nate. Interview with Nate Reno. He's got a popular podcast or a webcast called Getting Late with Nate on Twitch and YouTube. Calgary Metal Fest he was part of, and also the Wacken Metal Battle Calgary. And I also, that same week, I'm going to be a guest on his show, on Nate's show that Friday. So we're going to record Andrew earlier in the week, and I'm going to be a guest on his show that week as well. So we're going to do some crossing of the streams that week, and we're going to be on each other's programs. It's going to be a lot of fun doing that. So yeah, a lot of great shows coming up, a lot of content coming up, a lot of cool bands. I'm so happy that so many folks have come on the show, and we've made some great moments. We've had some really great moments on the show because of it.
Agreed.
All right. Montana, anything else? Thoughts for tonight?
No, man.
We're good.
We covered it all, but thank you so much for having me yet again.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you. We won't have you back for a number of weeks here, but you did like 3 in a row, so thanks so much for covering all those episodes. No, I appreciate it. Awesome.
Hope no one's sick of me.
All right. So, yeah, make sure you tune in next week. Subscribe. We had a bunch of people follow us on Twitch, so thank you so much. Tune in next week, same wicked time, same wicked channel. This is Wally and Montana. Oh, in the corner. Signing out. Have a great night.